Yeah, let's see what you got here. What can you provide me that tells me that I couldn't go in there when I was invited to go in there?
Actually, I'm going to write you a ticket.
For what?
For trespassing, as I told you I was.
For trespassing?
So can I see your ID?
I will, they are going to try to get me for trespassing when I'm on public property. I know my rights, so you probably don't want to do that.
So even though he was RSVP'd for the event, you're going to write him a ticket?
Wow, hey, you have a nice night. Hey, you have a nice night, Officer Udall.
The National Defense Authorization Act also means that your children can be stripped from their beds in the middle of the night and taken to Guantanamo, USA. The build of the New World Order will be on your throats as well very soon, DPD. You guys will feel the force of the New World Order very soon. These people are working against you as well, not just us. They're working against you guys as well.
All right, how's everybody doing? I just went into the Udall C.E.L.L event where they're going to be talking about global terrorism in Iran. I politely went in there. I gave him my ID. I was marked off the list. I got in there and I was standing there, and that's when an officer told me, come here, you're not on the list. You can't be in here. Well, actually, I could be in there, and I proved it to them that I could be in there. But then their event supervisor said I was uninvited from the evening tonight, and that I would be carried out there by the DPD. Officer Udall thought she could just write me a ticket for trespassing, even though I was on public property. I know my rights. I'd like to say I'm a professional activist, and I know what I'm doing. And I told her I'd sue her individually, and that I'd hold her and each person with their hands on me accountable. I could have charged them for assault for what they did to me, but we'll see about this. We're going to talk more. We have 2 other people that are going to give a try to go in there because they were invited by Senator Udall, and they RSVP'd on time. And, you know, it's getting kind of windy out. Things are getting a little scary because these guys are in there pushing propaganda, telling us we need to go to war with Iran, telling us they probably have nuclear weapons of mass destruction. They fooled us in 2003. They're not going to fool us in 2012. We, the people, are going to stand up for our rights, even if you're reverent of individual liberty and the DHS calls you a terrorist. We are not the terrorists. The people that are pushing the propaganda are the terrorists. They're causing the fear, and they're causing our bankrupting of the country. And pretty soon, we're going to go into either a Great Depression or hyperinflation. And either way, people are going to be out of jobs, and people are going to be on the streets. So get used to it, my friends. I'm pretty pissed off right now because this is the kind of people. Who the hell are they serving and protecting? Who are they serving and protecting? They're serving and protecting the bankers and the criminal politicians.
What are we going to do about it, though? Are we going to go quietly? Are we going to go quietly, or are we going to go out shouting and screaming until they take us out in the middle of the night to the FEMA camps they've already got set up on I-70? I am not down. I will not go quietly, and I will not go to those FEMA camps. I will go out loud and clear, my friend.
All right, looks like we have a Denver police officer who's got to watch over us. This is taxpayer dollars at work right here. I'm going to go try to give him a constitution. How you gentlemen doing? I have a citizen's rule book here. This is the Constitution. You guys took an oath to it, obviously. I know you know that. This is taxpayer dollars at work right now to watch over a couple of protesters. I know you guys are pretty used to it with the Occupy, but I figured I would give you guys each a Constitution. Would you like a Constitution, sir? Okay, how do you guys feel about just watching a couple of protesters at this propaganda event going down at the Art Museum over there? Just do what you're told. The same thing those guys over there told me. They do what they're told. You guys know that the guys running the gas chambers at the concentration camps, you guys know that they were doing what they were told? They were just following orders too, guys. Here, just read it. You took an oath to it. You have a right to uphold your oath. When you get home, please look up oathkeepers.org. And there's a group of active duty police officers and military that are saying they will uphold their constitutional oath and not obey any orders that are going to be against the Constitution. And I appreciate you guys, giving me the time of day and not trying to wrongfully arrest me like Officer Udall just did. She tried to arrest me on public property. So I appreciate you guys' time. I would beg you to take this, but on your own time, please reread the Constitution and the Bill of Rights, because officers, we have slipped into the road to tyranny. Obama signed in the National Defense Authorization Act, and that allows for them to indefinitely detain any civilian by the military. Do you guys know what posse comitatus is? That's where the military can't act as police. That is gone now. Now the military can act as police on the homeland. They can kill any civilian. They can indefinitely detain us without charge or trial. And that was passed on December 31st, 2011. So I'd love for you guys to take a look at that at your own time. Thank you very much, guys. Yeah, just trying to trying to give them a constitution. They wouldn't take it, but at least I got to talk about the NDAA and how they're going to be able to indefinitely detain any civilian. And this is going to be the military able to do that as well, which that ends posse comitatus. See you later, due process. See you later, habeas corpus and Bill of Rights. Everything is in shambles here. And we're just at the C.E.L.L. Give a good shot of the C.E.L.L. in the Denver Art Museum. This is where they're pushing their lies. This is where Udall, Senator Udall was the congressman who made the Udall amendment to the NDAA, and then he turned his back on the American people and voted for it. So we are Change Colorado out here. It's the 22nd.
Hold up.
It's the 22nd of February, and this is what you got to do, guys. You guys got to get out there, and when events like this happen, you got to go and hold signs. You got to bring your bullhorn, and you got to let them know. Assert your rights. If they try to arrest you on public property, assert your rights and tell them that they will be sued individually. That puts the fear of God into them, and that's why their boss didn't allow them to arrest me, because they were gonna go to they were the ones that were gonna get in trouble, and I was gonna hold them each accountable. And so we're just trying to legalize freedom today, and we are Change Colorado here. Keep spreading the message, guys.